Hey everybody, this is me, Daniel Hutchins, and today we're going to be talking about an article from our friend Screen Rant. So today from our friend Screen Rant, we are talking about the Eternals movie. Yes, the Eternals movie. So the Eternals movie could bring back Guardians of the Galaxy 2's Ego. Now, Ego, he is one of my favorite villains of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, without a doubt, because like I said, he is very strong and very powerful, and he was quite a match for the Guardians back when that movie was out. So anyway, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 villain Ego, the Living Planet, could return to MCU Phase 4 in Eternals due to his connection to the Celestials. Okay, so Marvel could bring back Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2's villain Ego, the Living Planet, played by Kurt Russell, in Eternals. Now, the upcoming entry in Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe will span thousands of years as it introduced the superhuman beings known as the Eternals. Now, Eternals boast a star-studded cast to play these powerful heroes, with Angelina Jolie and others. And the movie is exploring over 7,000 years of MCU mythology, thanks to the lifelong lifespans. Now, part of the Eternals story will involve how the Celestials created the Eternals. The final Eternals trailer featured multiple Celestials, which are an ancient and powerful race that have previously controlled the Infinity Stones. This won't be the first time MCU uses massive beings, as they've quietly been set up through Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. The Collector's base of operation was first filmed was inside the severed Celestial head and became known as Nowhere. Now, the same film even showed Isan the Searcher using the Power Stone to destroy civilizations. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 introduced another Celestial with Ego. Yes, Ego. Although he looked very different from the rest of his kind. Now, later articles, Eternal Theory. Hulk's Endgame snap brought back the Celestials, not Deviants. We're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. So, Ego's MCU story seemed to come to a close from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which essentially had Groot set a bomb inside the planet's core, and he died. Simple as that. But however, the presence of Celestials and Eternals' multi-millennia spanning story gives Marvel Studios a chance to bring him back. As the member of Celestials, Ego could be one of the beings who helped create the Eternals, or even Deviants. While also the rest of Celestials or Talon figures, Ego has experience and created matter or human-like beings. He had made his own human avatar and to explore the cosmos, so he could have helped pioneer the Eternals creation as well. Now, Ego would still be dead during the main part of Eternals story, but the movie can use flashbacks to make him part of their origin. Now, even though we know he's dead, here it is, he's thinking about coming back. So, there are other avenues for Ego to return in Eternals as well. Even if he wasn't involved in the creation of main characters, the MCU hasn't explored much of Ego's past, but it is known that he's visited thousands of planets over an unspecified moment of time, and planted a seed at the very part of the expansion. Now, there's no guarantee the Eternals have only spent time on Earth, so Ego and the Eternals could have crossed paths at several different points in the past. But since they've spent 7,000 years on the planet, there are rounds when Ego finally comes there in the last of the 1970s. This is when Ego met and fell in love with Meredith Quill. But he also could have met the Eternals during his many trips to Earth around that time. Now, it's also possible that Eternals could also bring Ego back to some fashion, as if he explores that what actually happened to Celestials. The powerful beings haven't been seen in thousands of years of history, and were thought to be extinct prior to Ego's emergence. Now, the Eternals explores the history of Celestials, Eternals, and Deviants, which all three are different space races in Marvel Cinematic Universe. But of course, the whereabouts of Celestials can be reviewed, or revealed. Reviewed and revealed. So Ego could have played a role in whatever happened to him, as he is one of the galaxies being strong enough to kill another Celestial, with so many possibilities for Ego to return in the MCU. Hopefully he does, and it happens in Eternals after all. Okay, so that's just a little bit of some information I want to share to you guys that I was actually pretty happy about Ego coming back to Phase 4. If that happens, I'll be super happy because, like I said, I like Kurt Russell. He's a really great actor. I think he's portrayed the character very, very well. And like I said, on a long note, on his whole stretch on Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I thought, though, yes, it was a little upsetting that he wanted to, take over the universe. At least he had his notion to why he wanted to take over the universe. And if they were to also explore some of his celestial connection furthermore in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I would actually be very, very down with that. Because, like I said, I love the character Ego, so this is why I wanted to share this article to you guys. Now, if you guys have any comments at all regarding Ego returning or Celestials, let me know in the comments below. And again, you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.